WBTV at 4 o'clock, and then she has a new show at 8 o'clock. So she's the moderator, and she's gonna get us started.
My name is Joy Randall. I am a professional makeup artist. I own Always Makeup Art. So I'm a wardrobe stylist and costumer. That's what I do. I'm from Miami. I graduated from Harvard University. And I've been in the shop for the past 3 years. While living here, I started a blog on Keep It Clean.
Hi, my name is Kenya Templeton. I am owner of UrbanGirlGranolaWorld, which is a natural health and lifestyle blog and life coaching business.
A self-love addict. I am a depression survivor. I suffered from depression 14 years ago. I was actually suicidal. So that's me.
Great. All right, well, we'll just jump right in. The first question. I'm excited to be here for this event and for us to have some really frank and honest dialogue about what it means to be beautiful and how we define it for ourselves and how the world can try to define it for us and what we need to do to keep pushing forward to make sure that we are giving the right definition of beauty, not only for ourselves, but for the young girls, those who are coming up behind us, who need to see real positive images of beauty. And I have to tell you, I am beyond excited to see so many of you rocking your natural hair. Like, as someone who gets at least one idiotic email a day about someone who's ignorant and doesn't like my look, I'm so thrilled to see that on so many of you. So give yourselves a hand for that. Hearing all the things that we had to say about how we're beautiful, because we can all get in the mirror and nitpick what's wrong. My nose, cute nose. All right, so the next question. First, notes here. What messages about beauty do you believe are detrimental to how we see ourselves?
That there's a standard. I don't believe that there's a standard of beauty and for beauty. I think we need to define beauty for ourselves and who we are. I mean, this whole comparing queendoms is like ridiculous. Joy is fly as hell. Joy is fly as hell. Like, you know, we all need to own and define who we are and what we are. And this, shit, we're all dope. So, but you have to believe that. I can say to you all day, yeah, you don't believe it, man. Yeah.
It's throughout history. There's always been in different societies, different civilizations, a standard of beauty, things that were popular, ways to wear your hair.
My thing is, who sets the standard? That's beauty, though. Who does that?
Men.
It's not who sets it, it's who gives those people credence.
A Eurocentric idea, so if you look historically speaking, right, and how imperialism started. So if you look before imperialism, beauty was defined as in that image, in that village, in that country by the natives. But as soon as Eurocentric imperialism happened, they started to put their idea of beauty on all the lands in which they conquered.
We just need a tight beat, like I heard that spoken word.
Number one, I love my walk, but I love my smile.
For me, it was important that my children understood other cultures and other ways of being. I look a certain way.
Begin to describe somebody else as black, like black is the color of that wall. And I was like, look, we're the color of that chair though. We're not black. Like, and he had this whole thing about color.
Y'all all stole everything I was gonna say, but I came up with something. This is gonna sound so like, I don't know. I love my boobs. And people make fun of me for having big boobs. But I just had a baby and they make so much food for him. I just love that. Jessica?
Yes. I love my ability to find something positive in any situation.
You know, embrace your hair or embrace your color, especially for people outside of our culture or even people within our culture. So it's always a hard or heavy conversation to have.
But it took that to me, it was like, wow, I could come here and get love, but I go home and I can rock stones. You know? And so it was for the black men like that too, that was over it. But at the same time, I had African women who were being imported by the mafia. And their pieces were being taken because they made a whole lot of money on the African women.
Though we're saying we understand the definition
conscious about my own beauty and about the beauty within my own community is sadly enough through the internet. To tell my other friend, like I have another friend who's Japanese and African American, and she has so many issues with her color and her parents and like all this stuff, for me to say like, look, you're beautiful, you don't have to straighten your hair for prom. You don't have to do a thing, you can be whoever you want to be.
I'm 41 now, and I have noticed this distinct pattern. The quintessential standard of beauty in this country is blonde hair, blue eyes.
Is as opposed to pretty. I want you to recognize beautiful, not just, oh, she's a typical pretty. I want you to recognize a beautiful woman.
That we need to continuously keep having, because one, there is a revolution that's going on for natural hair, which I am proud of. But the other piece of that is there's an awakening that's happening where we need to have these conversations.
I have a cousin here, her name is Lucinda Shanko. Lucinda Shanko was one of the first black plus-size supermodels, right?
Woo! Well, not at all.
Yeah. Yeah. She was on the cover of Essence.
Yes, 3 times.
And
Our new beautiful home, if you haven't visited, at 3112 North Meyer Street, Suite 115. So we specialize in textured hair, curly, cut, wavy, color it, style it, lock it, twist it, all of that. No straightening, just